Long-awaited Dragon Tales theme is here. You guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more content. Now, this theme is very underwhelming. I'm going to say that to start. But to start things off here, we got our pack art. Exactly what you want to be seeing here in the very early stages. But you can definitely tell that the yummy are up front here. And then, of course, you have our doggo archetype waifu in the back. And then, of course, Dragon Tales in the very back. So starting things off here, we got waifus in this archetype. Oh, yeah, we got waifus. You thought you were getting a deck build pack with no waifus? No. That's not how this works. So this is an 18-700 on a spellcaster, and she is Earth, by the way. We've come a long way out here. So you can only use the first sec effects this card's name once per turn. On normal or special, you can add a Dragon Tail monster from your deck to your hand, except Dragon Tail Lucias. And if this card is sent to the graveyard for fusion material, or for a fusion summon, you can set one Dragon Tail spell or trap card from your deck. Now, I hate that this has to go to the graveyard because if you're under shifter, this does nothing. But at least on the normal or special, we're getting to add a Dragon Tail from the deck, except for a copy of itself. This entire theme is going to be fusion based, by the way, if you haven't kind of had a little bit of an idea with that, considering that they were talking about, the original stuff was supposed to be with fusions and, like the Dragon Tails and demons and kind of all of that, that cool stuff. Now we have the waifu that we all know that we're going to care about. You all appreciate a good waifu out here. And yes, she does kind of remind you a little bit of a Dragon Maid with the tail and everything. That's to be expected. But man, these magical circles, these things are great detail here. So this is going to be a level 5 spellcaster. That's a little bit rough, but that's fine. So you can only use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. So during the main phase, we give this card to fusion summon one dragon or spellcaster monster from the extra deck, using monsters from your hand or field as material. So she herself has the ability to act as a fuser, which is kind of cool. If this card is sent to graveyard as material for your fusion summon, you can set a Dragon Tail spell trap card from your deck. So straight off the bat here, both of these spellcaster enablers are going to be giving you some good support in the form of a Rhoda, in the form of a being able to discard and act as a fusion spell. I really wish that, she herself could be used in that case, but no, they wanted to limit us in our capabilities. Next up is the Dragon Tail Parn. Now you're probably going to notice something a little bit weird about this guy. All right, this is clearly not a dragon. All right, I also want to point out down here, this is also clearly not a dragon. But, for whatever reason, these two are dragons. So, this is going to be a level 7, 2700, 1700. And you can only use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. So, if this is sent to the graveyard for a fusion summon, you can set a Dragon Tail spell and trap card from your deck. Then you can destroy one monster on the field. Now we're talking here. All right, you're telling me that I get a free set and a free pop? Okay. I like this. This is the kind of stuff that, really kind of makes these decks into some strong going second options out here, because you literally get the ability to control your opponent, which is always going to be good. If a face-up fusion monsters you control will be destroyed by your opponent's card effect while this card is in your graveyard, you can place this card on the bottom of the deck, and if you do, special summon one non-fusion Dragon Tail monster from your graveyard. Now I understand making a card that literally says, oh, if your cards would be destroyed. No. This archetype's not getting one of those. This archetype said, you know what? We're going to give you a floatability option back. I guess it's not bad. Here's our totally not dragon, by the way. I swear. This thing also looks like it's got some Fate Unlimited Blade Brick stuff going on in the background here. So this is Ulgra, and it is level 6. Okay, so, are we just going down the whole level chain here? So you can only use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. So if this card is sent to the graveyard for a fusion summon, we can set a Dragon Tail spell or trap card from your deck, and then you can destroy one spell or trap card on the field. Don't mind if I do. I'm loving these. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target one spellcaster Dragon Tail monster in your graveyard, place this card on the bottom of the deck, and if you do, add that monster back to your hand. So they actually gave us a recurability option on this 2400. You know, you got the special summon out here, but this also gives you the ability to recur on back to the hand. So I'm not really hating on this. Actually, that's kind of cool. Now, the big thing. The thing that really was supposed to be the selling point of this set. This is the Dragon Tail Altharion. And kind of a little bit creepy back here, what we got going on. You know, I originally saw this art, I thought that this would be much better than it actually is, but... Okay, so it's going to be a Dragon Fusion effect with 3,000 attack, 2,500 defense. Ah, yes, they wanted that counter trap card to still be good. So it's going to be a Dragon Tail monster plus one or more monsters in the hand. Okay, that's interesting. So you can only use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. So if this card is Fusion Summon, you could target monsters on the field and or in any of the graveyards up to the number of monsters used from material from the hand and return them to the hand. Okay, so you're getting a massive cashback value on this thing, which is just puts it on the float as field as a floater. Okay, and if two or more monsters are sent to the graveyard at the same time while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. Oh. This is just a 3,000 attack point monster that serves really no purpose other than recurring back, you know, a lot of resources, getting a free field bounce back. Anybody else feel a little bit disappointed with this? The summoning conditions are definitely unique, but, you know, I guess it's also a 3K that can recur itself back. Okay, what about down here? I see we got another fusion here. This is the Dragon Tail Gramel. Now, this looks freaking sweet. So it's going to be level 7. So it's a Dragon Tail monster plus 1+ monster. Or no, this is just one monster in the hand. Okay. So you can only use the first effects as this card's name once per turn. So when you activate a Dragon Tail card or quick effect, target one card your opponent controls and destroy it. Now this I can get behind. This is an interruption during both players' turns. And then if two or more cards are sent to the graveyard at the same time, while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. That on this is good because keep in mind that this does not have to be fusion summoned for this effect to apply, which makes this one, I'm going to say it, probably the better fusion generically, just because, you know, when you give options like that, they're always going to be good. Holy crap. Oh, spell card time. This is the Ketu Dragon Tail. Oh my god, that circle is so in-depth. Like, I'm loving this, like, the amount of detail that we've gotten. So, Ketu Dragon Tail, normal spell card. You can activate one card with this card's name per turn. So, we can add a Dragon Tail monster from your deck to your hand. Then, if your opponent controls a monster, you can fusion summon a dragon or spellcaster monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as material. Huh. They really just said, let's go ahead and slap a, fusion spell on the Rhoda. That's really freaking good. Okay. And then we have the Rahu Dragon Tail. So both of our fair challengers here actually got spell cards. So you can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. So we can fusion summon one Dragon Tail fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand, deck, or field as material, and you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of this turn after this card resolves, except for fusion monsters. Now, obviously, you're still going to have to use the monster in the hand to make those big fusion monsters, which is fine, but you can still actually fuse one from the deck, which is kind of insane. Okay, I did not see that one coming. Oh, hey, we got trap cards here. This is the Dragon Tail Horn. It's going to be a normal trap card. You'll activate one card with this card's name per turn. So, when you target one attack with this monster, return it to the hand or extra deck, and then place one Dragon Tail card in your graveyard or banishment on the bottom of the deck, except for Dragon Tail Horn, and then draw a card. Okay, so we have a form of a pop here. That's insane. And we have the Dragon Tail Flame. You only activate one card with this card's name per turn, so we can target one face-up spell on the field. Why does this have to be a spell? Negate its effects till the end of the turn. You can place one Dragon Tail card from your graveyard or banishment on the bottom of the deck, except for Dragon Tail Flame, and draw a card. Alright, never mind. This is actually pretty good, because this wouldn't negate any spell card that's face-up. Just immediately your opponent activates it, you can burn this to negate. Huh, that's actually not too bad. But what do you guys think about all this support? I think we're at an interesting place to start off here. So please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I will see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. patrons. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.